Shalom was good. Was good, everybody. Still under the weather. Was good, was good. Trying to trying to look a little more presentable. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. Whatever. Alright. Whatever. Alright. You know, same old, same old. Nothing special. You know, just want to chop it up with the fam and really kind of just talk about some things that that's important to me, you know, and I don't know, just chop it up, man. Hold on, man. Whatever. I'm just whatever. I should try to fix my hair before I start the videos. Uh, just chopping it up, man. Just trying to see. Well, like I said, I like to let everybody know my stance on where I'm at, just to get the ball rolling. The sickness basically gone. You know, you kind of get that mucus build up. You got to get rid of. So that's the stage I'm in now. But it's a picture, man, I seen, and it showed like a starving dog, somebody burning a flag. Well, the starving dog will represent, like, your care for animals and your care for, about seeing cruelty done to animals. So, it was a starving animal. Somebody starved it purposely. And then somebody was burning the flag, which would represent your love for America, or your love for, anything dealing with uh this westernized idea. And then it showed a starving baby from Africa. I don't know what country. And then it showed the last one was a Bible burning, a Bible on fire. And I sat back and I looked at the photos, and instantly, you know, I said the baby. The baby was more important, uh, because for me, I mean, they could burn the Bible. That's not going to stop what the Bible already put inside me. You know what I'm saying? So them burning the Bible would not have no effect on me. Shalom, what's good, brother? We just chopping it up. But yeah, so like I say, the whole idea, shalom, sister. The whole idea is what I want to get into is what's really important. What's really important. And like I say, the picture I posted up, I got it on the thumbnail. It's you got the kid, you got the Bible, you got the starving kid. He basically about to die, and you got a Bible being burnt, you got the flag being burnt, and then you got a starving animal. And lately, it's been a whole petition, man, to try to stop these people from China stop them from eating these and torturing these dogs. They've been doing that. I mean, they've been doing that. People go out there to China to eat these exotic animals that they wouldn't normally eat here, or maybe illegal to eat here. So yeah, I mean, they eat everything out there. They eat. Uh, I mean, everything. I mean, it's sickening. I seen a video, man. Some brother, I don't know where he was at, but he recorded this Chinese people coming out of this store, out of a Chinese store, some store they own. And they went to the yard and dug something up and took it back through the back door of the store. So obviously, this is who they is. That's their culture, eating that stuff. And I think a lot of people are putting more effort into trying to stop the cruelty of animals than the cruelty of people. So me seeing that picture, I posted it up, and I already know what's up. I'm not gonna be surprised by anybody's uh response to it. Like some people said that the Bible being burnt was more worse. Some people said that you know the animal was more worse. Some people said the baby being starved to death was more worse. And but nobody really kind of leaned towards the flag, and that's only because of everything that's going on right now, like you know all this immigration stuff going on. So everybody kind of gets the flag anyway. But still, man, for me, it was like really kind of like a no brainer, man. That the baby was way more important. Like so, if we had an instance where all them scenarios played a part right in front of you, you got the baby, you got the dog, you got the burning flag, you got the burning Bible. Which would you? Because you only can say one in that moment. What would you do? Would you try to stump the fire off the Bible? You know, get take the flame off the flag, or try to say the baby or say the dog, and that plays a lot to who you say you are. I mean, I'm not here to judge you. I don't care. Whatever you do, you making them decisions. But I think people need to always look at themselves and really think about what they saying. I know a lot of us say stuff and don't really think about it. They don't really think about uh, what they are saying, and they kind of do stuff sometimes to look cool or to like I say, play towards the crowd. But really think about what you're saying, because anytime you when you consistently saying something so much, you begin to become that person. I mean, you just gonna be that person off default, because that's what you putting in your members. So again, man, for me, the important things for me in this walk is to be a better person. That's it. I mean, I had made a post yesterday saying, if you serve the Most High, you ain't got to talk about it too much. And the reason why you ain't got to keep saying, not talk about the Most High too much, but you don't have to keep saying, I'm a servant, I'm a servant. People going to see it on you. People going to say, oh, man, he's a servant of the Most High. You ain't even got to keep saying it. And if you got to keep saying it, that means you trying to convince yourself that you is. To me, that's just me. But that ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. For me, if I have to keep saying it for me, it feel like I'm trying to convince myself of something that I'm not. So a real, anybody who says there's something, don't have to keep saying it so many times, because they're gonna show it. They're gonna show it. So my thing, man, the thing that's important to me is to actually just be a better person. And just, I mean, I don't see nothing outside of being a better person. I mean, being a better person do not contradict the Bible. It actually is the whole Bible. Is to be a better person. Uh, it helps you to be morally sound. It helps you to make it helps you to make better decisions in the moment. I mean, it's just all around. It's a fixer-upper. The Bible is there to fix us up and to put us in position to be righteous. And to me, it wouldn't make no sense for me to stump the flame off the Bible, and leave the kids starving. It wouldn't make no type of sense to me. But for some, it did. For some, saving the Bible will be more important. And this the whole point of that. And this is what I found out. The baby is an African baby. Whatever country, I mean, I wouldn't know. There's just a photo. Uh, but as the baby is an African baby, and I only talk to Israelites. So with that idea, knowing that this starving baby is from Africa, and probably is from a country that are not Israelites, would you still save the baby and leave the Bible to burn up? I mean, I'm gonna give you a scenario. Maybe that's the last Bible you got, and it's on fire for whatever reason, and you see a baby, because they had a vulture in the background, and you see a baby with a vulture in the background, and you can go stump that fire out. You know what I'm saying? Save what's left of the Bible. It may not even take up too many pages, or you can run towards the baby and say the baby, this African baby, and save this baby from this vulture who want to pluck his eyeballs out while he barely breathing. So I mean, to me, it was an easy decision, but for some people, for other people, it was an easy decision, but their decision wasn't the same one I made, and I'm just sitting there like, we have to be careful about our decisions as servants, as we say we are, and what we portray. I think it's not a cool thing to downplay any children in any scenario, no matter who they is. Uh, a Palestinian baby. I'm not against babies. I'm not against babies. But we do have to find a way, man, to with uh, be at peace with people. I mean, if possible, and I mean, cause I'm on, man. I want to change the world. I want to change the world. I want to be in position when it's time, and the most I say, you all right. I'm gonna put my soldiers forward to show the world that how you supposed to be, and whoever don't fall in line, just get pushed out the way. So I want to be in that and be in a position where I can say, all right, Father, I've been studying. I've been trying to be this guy. So, when the time comes, I can play that role. I mean, it's okay to be in conditioning mode. I mean, I think we're gonna be in conditioning mode until we are faced with that type of scenario. But at some point, you got to kind of start using these things that we learning. And I think that's the whole thing. That's what's more important to me. Uh, I read, but me actually trying to uh, duplicate these things on reading. Like with Abraham, he didn't take the corners of his field. He left it for the poor. He left it for the travelers and whatnot, for the strangers, to grab on a journey, and that was a righteous thing. I want to try to duplicate that some type of way because I know him doing that. The Most High looked at him and said, "Yeah, you one of them guys I can rock with. You one of them guys I'm gonna look out for when you in a tough situation." So and I just want to be, just like the forefathers, in some type of way. And I can't be like that if I'm not exercising the things that I'm reading. It just don't go hand to hand. You can't. It just. I said it before. Like how many times can you read the playbook? Reading it, you can know the plays from back to forward. And if you never go out and do the plays, what's the point of having the playbook? So I think we got the playbook and we know how to subdue this earth and we know how to conquer anything. Now we just gotta kind of put forth the efforts, and it don't take. It's not for me. It's not like I gotta go run up and down the street and tell everybody that they need to just fall down and worship the Most High. I'm gonna just show people how powerful the Most High is in my actions. So when you see me, I'm gonna try to be at all times this guy that's supposed to be full of this type of spiritual light, and that's what's important to me. Just trying to be this spiritual light, uh, every day, all day. My kids, they watching, so I cannot come out of that element. I have to stay in that element, and that's what I'm practicing. I'm practicing to stay in that type of element. That way, I don't have to really hold on. That way, I don't have to really. I couldn't see the messages, y'all. That way, I don't really have to. It ain't gonna be no pretend thing for me. It ain't gonna be no thing where okay, dang, I got to turn it on now. It's gonna always be on. Let's see. I couldn't see the messages, man. My bad. Oh, Adam. Just talking about the important things, man. What we choose to be important. Like I have on my thumbnail, like I say, it's a couple of scenarios up there, and I posted it to see who would pick what. And like I say, it was a no-brainer for me. The African little baby would have been my priority to save. Shalom, everybody. Oh man, that's what's up, Jocelyn. Appreciate that. Oh, keep rocking for the Most High. Yeah, put your info up there. Let everybody know where they can find your music. All right, Adam, I got you. Yeah, man. Yeah, Tyler. Leading by example. I think, like I say, we got the greatest game plan on the planet, but we kind of stay in this practice mode and not really exercising it on a daily. I mean, we all included. I'm included. I mean, it's days where I don't want to even talk to nobody. So we can't play like we not human, but we have to find ways, man, especially as a body, to 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 exercise the things that we preach. And uh and and it's tough sometimes. You be having a game plan, and everybody not gonna go with the game plan. And you just gotta, rock with the game plan yourself. And that's another thing in this walk, man. Some of the smartest people in this walk don't have a lot of people behind them or have a lot of support. But that's because you doing something that nobody else thought of. So you have to just go forward with your idea, and then people will see like, oh man, that's a brilliant idea. Let me get behind that. That's like with anything. A lot of people don't get a lot of support on their inventions or their ideas until he come out the garage with this amazing invention, and now you got people lining outside the door to either put forward funds to help him promote it, or put forth some more hands to it to help him tighten up some screws or whatever the case. So if you whatever is important to you, just go ahead and do it, man. You're not gonna have. You probably won't even have two brothers or two sisters or one to really help you push forward with what you want to push forward with, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's just nothing wrong with that. I mean, because we gotta look at it like this too. There's gonna be many people in the truth, but only a few of those people out of the many is going to really even be expected to do anything outside of reading this playbook. So a lot of us is not even meant to even do nothing. So when you get around people, don't be upset that they not on your game plan or want to be a part of the game plan, because a lot of people just want to, read the playbook all day, which is no problem. I mean, we all been in situations where, you knew what you had to do, and you looked up, you really ain't have too much assistance with it, but you still had to do what you had to do for your benefit or your household. So, I mean, keep that in mind too about, what's important for you, because what's important to you ain't nobody else gonna fulfill. I'm trying. I don't know why these messages won't stay up. Mm. You said I'm the only one in my family who was knowledgeable. They Puerto Ricans. Yeah, I know it's pretty tough, man. I talk to a brother often out there in Puerto Rico. He he 100% solid brother, man. He want to serve the Most High wholeheartedly. But yeah, no. But see, even with that, like I said, I think I kind of messed up in not allowing my immediate family see what I see because I was too busy trying to like push it on them. You know what I'm saying? Not really giving them a chance to see me, you know, in it. And I was just trying to push them in it at the same time. Uh, that I was trying to push them in it without allowing them to gradually see it. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm at the point where they see the total change. They see the total difference. And now it's not uh my actions is speaking louder than anything I could have said anyway. So, it's still pretty tough to try to get people to see it because once you do something and it doesn't and it's not in its right season, it's gonna be hard to try and kind of fix that. Like how somebody, like how you got a friend, you know what I'm saying, y'all cool, and then you look up, you can't find your rent money, and then you find out he stole it from you, and then for whatever reason, he come and apologize. I mean, not for. I mean, he stole it for whatever reason, but he come and apologize. It's still hard for you to trust him now. You gotta, you making sure everything tucked. Even if you walk to the back door, you telling everybody, yeah, man, watch that dude. So it's gonna be tough when you kind of do something wrong. You have to consistently and always you gotta be flawless now. So that'd be my advice too. If it's important for you to get your family in the truth, you gotta be patient. Gotta be patient, and you gotta understand. I think this is the one thing I can't stand that we do. We forget that we was the same people, and then we get this understanding, this enlightenment, and then we act like we never was without it. We act like we always had it. It just was we were just hiding it for a minute. No, it was a time where you was off in the cut, not doing what you were supposed to be doing. And I'm sure somebody came to you and said, "Hey, man, you should get your life right, or you should stop doing that." And you looked at them crazy. So we have a short attention span. We got a short memory. Uh, we don't really remember the time when we was off, and that's a problem. That's a lot of the issues where when we trying to get our family in is because we forget that we was off. We think that just because we know now, they supposed to just jump on board and be all good with it. I don't know why this keep leaving. Oh, I see now. Too cool for school. Yeah, man. We acting like we just was never retarded. And some of us getting the truth is still retarded, but we act like we never couldn't see. We never was blinded. So, and that's another lesson, man. People learn that you ain't getting nobody in this truth by telling them that they wicked, telling them that they retarded, telling them that the Most High gonna deal with them because they being disobedient. You have to show them the change in you first, and then you just gradually just show them how this change affected your life. Cause you honestly you can't save nobody but yourself. So all you could do is allow them to save themselves by you being some type of light. And that's how I look at it. Because at the end of the day, I would like to save all my kids. As they get older, they got to make their own decisions. And all I can do is right now is be that person that I want them to see right now. So as they get older, they can be conditioned, like the scriptures say, train up your kid, and they will be conditioned on, you know, this all I knew my whole life was to be righteous. So being unrighteous will feel some type of way. It wouldn't be so comfortable, So that's how I look at it, and that's all. That's my important. That's what's important to me, man. Uh, is being this person that we read about. We read about the prophets all the time, and when I used to read, especially coming in, man, I wanted to be like some type of elder. I wanted to have, man, all the precepts on deck. I wanted to cut everybody up. I was on it. I was on it. And then, you know, and because I'm looking at the prophet, I'm like, yeah, I want to be like Moses. I want to be like Isaiah. I want to be like these guys. And and then trying to be like them, I was doing a total opposite thing that they was sent out to do. It was to help the people, to heal the people. And I wasn't on that at first. I was just on, I'm gonna make sure every person who don't know this gonna feel it. What's the scripture in Isaiah? Spare not, lift up your voice like a trumpet and spare not. I think that was everybody go-to verse. But now that verse is totally different now. It's totally different from offending people and making people feel belittled and all that. And I think that's what a lot of it, a lot of that type of stuff come from that verse. Just cussing people out and not really cussing people out, but not having that patience with them, and just going straight for the jugular. And that, when you read spare not, but to me, it's more, you know, exerting myself to where I'm promoting the Most High, and I'm not sparing nobody in a sense of I'm not I'm not allowing nobody to not see it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not allowing nobody not to see me operating in that spirit, and that's not sparing. That's sparing not to me. Like, I'm not gonna allow you to see it. You gonna see this total transformation, and you gonna not be you cannot. It's not gonna escape you. So you won't be spared because you're gonna see that this is the right thing to do. I'm not going to be responsible for you. I'm not going to be. I don't want you to say this once we done talking or whatever the case. I don't want you to say, yeah, man, I was feeling him until he started doing that. No, I'm gonna stay in character, and all I'm gonna do is tell you the basics. What you doing? You out here stealing? Stop stealing. You out here being a whoremonger? Stop being a whoremonger. You out here uh uh self-hating yourself. I mean, you got self-hatred in you. You see your brothers, you want to hurt them. Don't do that. It's simple. And now I'm not sparing you because I'm telling you that that's something you shouldn't do. And I'm gonna make sure you see it in me. So when I say what's up to you, it's gonna be coming from a genuine place. You gonna feel it because it's gonna be like, yo, man, this brother, he a cool dude. So yeah, no. That's how I not spare you, because I'm not gonna not allow you to see this transformation, and that's how I look at the verse. It's not, I don't care what y'all do though, because y'all can do it however y'all want to do. Whatever's working for you, do it. But I don't see it for me now at this point in my walk to, be going for the jugular, man. It ain't profitable. It ain't doing me no good. Or my tree hanging on these wires. That's why I keep looking up there. It ain't doing me no good. It wouldn't do you no good to call you out on your stuff in front of everybody. I think that's how you get cool points, and cool points don't last long. Cool points last for a cool minute. You look good, but I mean, long run, you lost somebody most likely. Shalom, Destiny. Akana was good. Being humble with empathy. Nothing but truth to Christians as Muslims. Yeah, man, yeah, we got to, and I mean, we gotta find ways to. We gotta act like that, like like a salesman is never gonna tell you this, man. Buy this, or you going to hell. Buy this, man, or your life gonna be. You might hit your toe on the edge of your bed if you don't buy this. Nobody's no the salesman. A salesman don't pitch you something in a way where you you may be reluctant to buy it. A salesman pitch you something where he want to make you believe if you don't buy it, you lost, you can't live the rest of your life. So and that pitch does not have to be for me because I can't pitch it like that no more. It can't be for me. Yeah, man, get this, or yeah, you definitely gonna sleep in a lava bed tonight. You're done. No, that ain't my pitch. My pitch is, hey man, take this. Hey, this can transform your whole surrounding. This can save you and your kids if you just see this. If you just see the possibility of this, how this can change everything. And I always use like situations too, man. I use situations like with the thing that happened to the little boy, man. The 15-year-old junior, like the situation with him. I would use that in a scenario like if these dudes understood and value life, they wouldn't have done that. I mean, it's that simple. So if we all is in position to, we got this grand playbook, man. We got all the answers to everything, and it's in the book, and we just can't. And it's a simple game plan. Just tell these people what's right. A lot of them don't know not to kill. I mean, I know it sounds retarded, but some people just don't know that for some whatever reason, man. They don't know not to kill. They don't know not to steal. They don't know, like, it's in them to do it. So, I mean, if it's in you to do it for you, you're gonna find a way to make it a right thing to do, for whatever reason. Somebody bust your car window out. The right thing to do for that moment for you might be to go shoot them. I mean, that's the right thing to do for you. Some people don't know that's not the right thing to do. So, I mean, that's just how I look at it. My pitch is, do you know the right things to do? Just it's just that simple, and that's what's important to me, and that's all I be on, man. Is trying to make sure I'm doing what's right, cause there's too many people doing what's wrong. And the truth, mostly, is what I focus on, and there's a lot of people in the truth not doing what's right, and the only reason I can even try to even say that for real is because where is the compassion for the next person? I mean, that's the right thing. If people, like I talked about it yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. Having compassion for your wife. A lot of people don't have compassion for their wife. A lot of people don't have compassion for their husbands. A lot of people don't have compassion for their kids. So you get somebody who lack compassion. A lot of people don't even have compassion for themselves. So people you surround yourself around, you got to make sure that they watch how they treat other people. Uh, I remember this person, man. This was an animal, pit bull. I told them they was a pit bull too, but they said, "Well, I don't treat you like that." And I'm like, "Well, that ain't the case, cause you treating everybody else like that is still not a good look." You know what I'm saying? You cannot, and then you can't be too comfortable because they not treating you like that. I know sometimes people be like, well, yeah, that person, do this and do that, and then you be like, well, they never done that to me. Still, you got the resume doesn't look good. Now I don't have to be, come at you, but I'm gonna be vigilant, man. I know, you got to do the right thing, man. And that's the thing. Too many people don't want to do the right thing. And what Solomon wrote in Ecclesiastes was, a gift destroyeth the heart, and that's because in a situation where you supposed to do the right thing and somebody, just gives you something, you would change your whole demeanor. Say, it's a situation now, man, it's a sister, she had got raped by a security guard when she was 14. And I think she about 22 now. But they gave her $1 billion. $1 billion settlement. Look it up. It's the biggest sexual harassment settlement wherever. So, that's a lot of dang on money. And how would she continue? She wouldn't even. It's not even to continue to fight it. You got $1 billion. Now you set for eternity. Like, what is else for you to do? You're not going to consistently fight a battle after they didn't give you this gift. And some people will say, well, where the fight? Where is the fight at? The fight is in somebody else is going to get raped. This company should be should change their whole operation. It's something, everything got to change. But instead, give them some money, and that way they can leave us alone. Cause she probably could take the whole business. You never know what the situation might be. She probably, and it's probably a business constructed on corruption anyway. So for them to give up that much money, it's something else at the top of that thing. And she a sister, man. So you know how that system is against us. But yeah, man, I think the gift, man, kind of put us in a spot where we not it takes away the fire. I mean, look at some of the ball players. A lot of them, they come from the hood and they remember the struggle. They remember this and remember that. And I'm sure a lot of them said, man, if I get to the NBA or NFL, I will come back to the hood, man, buy these properties and blase, blase. And then they get in the league and they see all this money and riches, and that fire is quenched. That fire is gone because they are no longer in that. They have no reason to have the fire in them. And yeah, so getting stuff is not always the best thing, the best course of action. Even though $1 billion, don't turn on no $1 billion. Don't do that. You take that money, and then you can do what Then you can make stuff happen. But yeah, man, I think in our battle, we gotta kind of find a way to keep that fire in us. So and this other thing I want to talk about was how I'm seeing this transformation, and only in my eyes. I don't know if y'all see it, but this is the transformation I'm seeing. And I read some articles too, man. Some real deep things for me because I was thinking this the whole time. So it's a couple of things. But first, the transformation in America. With Trump in office, he kind of putting the pressure on the immigrants, and it's really not focus in and focus. It don't have a big focus on us. Not because they trying to support us or nothing like that, but it's a focus on everybody else, all these different nationalities, and with that, and this is what I'm seeing in this transition, because we still getting the butt of the jokes. We still taking the most L's out of any immigrant uh, anywhere. Only thing they not doing to us, which they really want to do, a lot of them do, is kick us out the country. I mean, they want to keep a few of us for entertainment, but they want us out of here. But what I'm seeing is an attack on, a televised attack uh, on all these other nations, and then in our movies, you know in their movies, in their commercials, in their promotions, I'm seeing more black people. I'm seeing more brothers and sisters getting these mainstream commercial slots, mainstream movie slots. I watched what was it called? Rampage. Rampage with The Rock in it. And I never seen so many black people in one scene. I just that wasn't that wasn't a, a John Singleton. What was his name? Or a Spike Lee joint. It was a scene, man. It was a few scenes, matter of fact, where they was in a military office, and everybody was black. Everybody was black. The general, and the rest of the soldiers. Everybody was black, and I was like, Dad, that's a lot of black people. I mean, that's just one scenario. But then I watched like these commercials, full of black people. No matter what it is, Sprint, Cheerios, Reese cups. It's like they just flooding everything with our face on it. And then you got these movies, all these movies coming out. They flooding our face on it. These big blockbuster movies got us all in it. And it's our brother has said it. He said it's the illusion of inclusion. And that's what I think is happening. But I don't think it's an illusion no more. I think they want us to be more a part of this to be more a part of this thing. I think they're going to give us a lot more opportunities and chances. And it's because a few things, really main two things. I think it's one because they want us to take this place because it's going down. They want us to stay in this kind of this docile state. So what they're gonna do is give us everything we asking for. We now, you could probably get the loan you want, and all that. I mean, you could probably get just about anything you want, because I think this country is going down, and so they're gonna just give it to us. But it got to be like when I said it yesterday. When you work for something, you feel more appreciative. So us working now for these things that we wouldn't normally was getting, like that. Now it's kind of falling in our lap, but it's seeming like we working for it, and they just giving it to us. So for me, this is just my point of view of it. They are allowing us to have these mainstream roles and these mainstream opportunities to have our face all over this thing. And I'm seeing our people all over the place, every time I turn on TV. So, and it's not like, okay, you know how it be, 4 white people, 1 black guy. No, it's almost reversed now. So they promoting it. And of course they going to promote, the more fair-skinned at first. But, I've seen dark-skinned brothers and dark-skinned sisters getting in major commercials, man. And it was weird too. And I'm like, yo, these people, they all crazy. I'm like, this to me, because I'm a big conspiracy guy. So I'm looking into, and I'm saying, man, they trying to give us this country, and they're gonna give it to, and it's gonna seem like we worked for it, and it was gonna be just laid out. And I mean, you're just gonna have to take what's going to be given to you and use it for the best of your ability to operate for the Most High. I mean, that's what the scriptures say. It say the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the righteous. So maybe that's the transformation, and the reason why it's happening. It's the other point I want to make after reading this article, man, and I already knew it. It's an article that more white people are having less babies. They're not really having that many babies. So the idea that's also being promoted, it's not only putting our face out there, but it's putting our face out there in a mixed relationship thing too. It's like heavily being promoted. Heavily. Because you rarely see any ball players with they sisters, man. And the ones that is, they ain't getting no spotlight. They ain't getting no action. On no you know what I'm saying? The pictures, everybody get celebrities taking pictures. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Celebrities gonna be in pictures. But the ones that they always showing is the mixed relationships. Like look at such and such wife. Whatever the case. I seen Jalen Rose, his girl. I'm like, man, these dudes, They just don't care about no sisters. I was saying that on the side, but yeah, so they not really having babies, and they trying to get us with them more because that's what they promoting more. I mean, who run? It's only a few people who run everything. I think in the music industry, it's like maybe 6 people who run all the companies, and all of them are white. Phone dying. Yeah, and all of them are white. So it's a thing being pushed. It's a thing being pushed, man. I think to show this inclusion and to promote uh mixed marriages. And I see it, and I think it's 100% true. I believe that that's they plan, and and the things that they want, they kind of this is what they kind of is doing to me. They kind of giving the things. Let me check these comments. They kind of giving us the things that we want, so they can take the things they want. If you look at like the music industry, they promoting like the worst rappers. They giving them these deals. I mean, they getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And then if you look at their rappers, all their rappers that they're promoting are lyrical. They lyrical. They are talented. And then but they promoting our the mainstream rappers from our community are not lyrical. They almost like punk rockish type characters, and that's what they promoting. But on their side, if you watch it, just watch it. You will catch it on YouTube, catch it on Facebook. They always say, "Oh man, look at this guy spitting." And then you listen to him, you're like, "Oh man, he cold." Because they want their guys to be the new rappers, and it's that simple. Because we ain't even listening to uh 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 these new guys, man. We don't even care about them, but they promoting their guys to be. Then that's just me. Like I say, I'm a big conspiracy guy. But the things that they want and the things that they can make the most money off of, they going to go ahead and take, and they're gonna give us whatever, because the thing that's taking over the world is music. Music been took over the world, and we was behind everything. We are behind all the greatest songs, for the most part. We behind majority of the greatest songs ever made. So now they taking our talents. They and not to say that ain't no brothers or sisters writing for them, but I see it transitioning, man. The things that they want, they're gonna take, and they're gonna give us this. They're gonna give us whatever else, thinking that we are, kind of climbing up that ladder. And yeah, man, I see it, man. Transition period, and we're gonna get a lot of opportunities though. And then just gotta make do with whatever you end up with, or whatever opportunity you end up with. It is what it is, man. I mean, what can you do? But sit back and hope you are playing your part. Hope you doing what you know to do is important. And what's important is just being a good person. Showing people that you only can be a good person through these laws, statutes, and commandments. And that's how I look at it, man. I'm gonna jump back on these comments and see what's up. You say that Purge movie got a bunch of black people in it? I bet, cause I'm telling you, they about to give us. If y'all want to be some inspiring actors, go ahead, call Hollywood. You might get on. You might get put on. You just might get. I know I am. I know I'm about to call Hollywood. I got this Denzel type of, you know, delivery, man. Yeah. I go, drop this blockbuster movie or whatnot. But yeah, man, I see the transitioning. Uh, and there's always gonna be a slow transition because they want you to feel like you worked for it. And most of us will work for it. We gonna work for it. But that's what I be on, man. Just being a weirdo off in the cut, not talking about nothing. Wasting y'all time. That's what I be on. So You know what it is, man. I pray everybody been doing well enough to stay focused. I do want to talk more about relationships. Not to say that I'm a relationship guru, but I feel like you cannot have a good relationship if you're not a good person. If you're a bad person, in general, just don't know how to talk to people. You don't know how to communicate with people. How you gonna have a long lasting, healthy marriage? It's just impossible. So yeah, that's just not gonna happen. So if you find yourself single, maybe you need to check yourself. Uh, and check the people you calling, potential husbands and potential wives. A lot of times we picking people that don't fit our agenda, that don't fit our personalities. You want to start a family and you getting with somebody who wants to start a business first, or you want to start a business and you getting with somebody who want babies tomorrow. So y'all ain't even on the same page. Or whatever the scenario is, y'all got to find people who got the same mindset. Can two walk unless they agree? And of course, you ain't gonna meet nobody who agree on every single thing. But if y'all a family and y'all agree on, yeah, let's make sure we are self sustaining ourselves in some instant, and let's make sure that we are learning how to respect each other, and let's make sure that our priority is to at the end of this thing be a righteous people. If you got some goals, some main goals, of course y'all ain't gonna like the same movies. Of course y'all may not even like the same type of teachers, or people who deliver a message through the spirit of the Most High. Y'all might not agree on the delivery of these people. So what? That shouldn't harm y'all a relationship. It should just be like, oh well, we agree on survival, so let's survive. Ah man, nitpicking in a relationship, that ain't gonna last long. That ain't gonna last long. If you've been nitpicking for 5 years, y'all gonna have about two more babies, then y'all gonna be divorced, and then it's just gonna be ugly. It's just gonna be ugly. Y'all gotta find a way to, have y'all priority, whatever that priority is. If your priority is to turn into a lizard race of people, make sure y'all both have that priority. So when y'all in your transformation cocoon, y'all are happy. I mean, y'all have to find some priorities and work on them things. That's how I look at life. I'm not into not not having a game plan towards life. Whatever it is, it don't have to be some well documented. You know what I'm saying? It just has to be this what I want to accomplish. I want my kids to be a reasonable minded people. Well, let that be your life goal. Some type of goal. You need some goal. Some goal. Because you cannot go day to day and nothing never is on your mind. Nothing is never on your schedule of life. That's how you get divorced. And that's how your kids start resenting you. And that's how you start resenting everybody else. Because it's nothing, you have nothing to look forward to. I like to use team analogies all the time. But a lot of players don't get along. But they have one goal, and that's to go out there and make sure this other team don't score as many points as we do. And that's the goal. So if you got a goal, y'all can find ways to work out any other situation. If you're all like, yeah, this is our goal, and on our way to this goal, let's kind of make a couple pit stops, man, and talk about these other scenarios on the way to this common goal. But the goal got to be exercised as something that y'all 100% is on. Because if one person is 100%, another person is like 33%, that's not going to work either. So, that's how you should choose your husbands and your wives. Make sure the goal is there. And then, you got to kind of test that person and see if that's what they really on. If you're a sister and your goal is to have babies, and you get with a brother, you get with Deacon Moses the third, and he like, yeah, let's have some babies, and he put you on birth control. No, I'm sure it's not his goal. You might as well go and get away from him. If his first thing is, yeah, let's go ahead and find it. Let's go ahead and you know, do the thing and whatnot. But you're gonna hold this birth control real quick. Matter of fact, I'm gonna inject it in your neck. I'm just gonna start injecting it in your whole body to make sure nothing happen. Then it's probably not the person you should be with if your goal is to have a family. I mean, that's common sense, but whatever. But he cool though. I mean, he cool people. So I don't know. Maybe you still should be with him. I don't know nothing. Don't even listen to me. I'm just a talker, man. I just like talking. That's it. Actually, I don't like talking only when I feel like talking, and then I like talking. Don't even listen to that. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Okay, I just don't know. I thought it was gonna rain. I hope it still do. I like being out in the rain. I like actually driving in the rain. I just hope everybody else is careful and paying attention. But I like the rain. I was hoping it rained once I came out, but it's been playing crazy. I went on my little workout today. I thought it was gonna rain. I was gonna welcome that. So there is a such thing as justified divorce in the most. Not. I really not read. I'm not reading that. I'm not reading it. What is it in Malachi? I forget where it say don't deal treacherously with the wife of your youth, and that's the thing I see, and it say something about putting away. I could be misquoting it. I have to look at it again. I forget where it was even at, but it was saying like don't put away and don't deal treacherously with your wife of your youth. So no, I don't think the Most High is on divorce. I think the Most High hate divorce because it doesn't make sense. How could you get with somebody and then like think about the aspect of what think about all the things that's included in divorce. Babies included, houses is included, vehicles, family members, friends, and all these things get split up. And who do it really benefit at the end of the day? It sure don't benefit the kids because they losing out on a foundation. So no divorce. That's why I tell people to be careful about who they marry. But if you want to get divorced, you can get divorced all you want to. But I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. And then I seen where Moses, he was doing it because the people was, even Christ mentioned that. People was just, finding whatever reason to not deal with each other. And for him to make the best judgment, he was just saying, well, break up. Y'all just get away from each other. And that's what his decision was based on. These Israelites who he didn't really want to deal with. So he came up with, y'all get away from each other then. But the Most High was on. If y'all link in, that's it. That's it. Even with us, he left us, but he coming back. So because that's how he set up the earth to be. So he gonna abide by his own rules that he made. So that's why we even got another chance. That's why he even got another chance. So yeah, man, stay married. I mean, if y'all gotta find space for a little bit, y'all gotta agree on some type of uh something where y'all not away from each other for too long. But yeah, no divorce in my understanding. But I understand situations. You understand when it's a serious thing, you gotta get away from somebody, and when it's just both of y'all being petty. So, but yeah, like I say, talk to the Most High about it. He got more answers than me. I'm just, I'm just drinking water. I don't even know if this is even good water. Well, I'm about to wrap it up. 60 minutes, cool hour. So, if y'all ain't got no questions, man, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I don't see no questions. Oh yeah, I got some new music coming out, man. Some trunk heavy stuff, man. I had a lot of fun doing this. Shalom, Jocelyn. I had a lot of fun doing this track. It's called Forever. It's gonna be out July 7th. I'm gonna go ahead and post it up on YouTube, like on that Shabbat, so y'all can check it out. And yeah, so new song coming called Forever. I post up the cover to it on my Facebook. Y'all can check the cover out. It's a nice little cover. It got the roses, man. I like the roses. The roses look pretty sweet. So yeah, man. Yeah, that's it. Got some more music. I got another track. I gotta get a date for. It's called Burning Bush, where I'm out there rapping to this burning bush. So yeah, that's coming out soon. Probably gonna drop them the same day, man. Most likely. So yeah, that's it. Like I said, if you're looking for music, you can go to Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, Bandcamp. A lot of them links is on my page. Y'all can just click on my main page and find the links right at the heading. It's a donate button up there if you want to donate to the PayPal. I got some music on Dat Piff. That's free, but that music is like 5, 6 years old. Uh, um, yeah, man, I'm just working on new music, just trying to keep it going, trying to stay motivated, trying to keep supplying, uh, keep bringing forth the supply that the Most High gave to me. So just trying to stay at it on that note. Like I say, oh, Pandora too is one I want to mention too. Pandora, it's a lot of new music up there. They got me uh where else I'm basically everywhere, man. Anywhere you can find music, I'm everywhere. iHeartRadio, whatnot, everywhere. So yeah, that's all I've been on, man. And y'all can always post the music up to y'all page if y'all want to. That's never a big deal. Uh, that's it. That's not really news I got. I ain't really got no news outside of that. New songs coming. So, all right, man. Hope I ain't waste too much of y'all time by not talking about too much of nothing. But we'll get it back in. Episode 12 coming tomorrow. We could probably get into some more intricate, detailed things or not. It depends on how tired I am. But blessings, man. I pray everybody stay well, do what they supposed to do, focus on the Most High, and pray. Make sure y'all pray a lot. Shalom, everybody.